You don't like it? You don't like it? You don't like it? I don't give a crap. All right, you guys, hi. Welcome back to the channel. Hi, Virgo. Welcome. I haven't done your reading in so long. You know, I've been feeling like I wanted to do your reading, but I just felt like the energy, you know, the energy. It's got to be right. You know what I'm saying? So welcome back. I'm hearing Libra, Pisces. But welcome back, Virgo. You guys remember to give this video a like, as always, comment down below. And thank you to you guys who do that. And, you know, just remember, everybody reads differently. We're all supposed to read different. We're all different people, you know, we're all different peeps. So different strokes, right? And if you resonate, then join the fam. If you don't, then bless you. And, you know, I wish you well. But remember that these are love and romance readings, soulmate, twin flame connections. I would watch from the beginning to the end. Intros are not that long. And there's wisdom and guidance in the whole reading. There may or may not, probably not, will be an extended reading. Just for now, I'm kind of taking breaks from extended. So, you know, we'll see. All right, you guys, let's have a look. All right, I'm hearing Pisces, Taurus, Virgo. Okay. Okay, Virgo, you got a lot going on. I feel like you guys are kind of like indecisive or like being decisive, but in a way you're kind of like weighing up all your opportunities. So you're not just going just yet, but at the same time, you know you're gonna go. You know what I'm saying? So here's what it is. There's some frustrating energy. You're taking a look into frustrating energy and collaborations, and you're understanding your place in it, but understanding something deeper about it, like your spiritual path in something very frustrating right now in your connection. I feel like right now you guys could be fighting, or you guys could have a lot of like maybe physical or passion. Maybe you're not feeling the passion for this person. You're not feeling like this person has a lot of passion for you, or this person is very focused on chaos, and or there's a lot of frustration, anger around your connection, and people projecting onto this connection. And there's just a lot happening for different Virgos. Oh my gosh. But what are they trying to tell us? It's like you're fine. What they're trying to tell us is that you're fine, okay? And what they're trying to tell you is that this is making you guys firmer and stronger, and it's building a much more solid foundation. It's adding to the solid foundation, and you need to know that the foundation you built with this person is already very solid, okay? So you're not going to lose what really matters to you, okay? And I feel like for those of you guys, this connection with this person, your divine masculine, some of you guys, you're dealing with a false twin, right? And that you guys know your situation. And if that's the case, that your true divine masculine, that he's moving stuff around in your life right now so that you guys can meet and so you guys can be together. And he's doing it. Some of you guys, this person is very much in their power, and they know that they're divine masculine and they're very powerful right now, but like in the way that you're powerful, Virgo, and the way that you want power. And they're doing stuff physically. I feel like this person is physically fighting, you know, or they're doing stuff physically to fight for you, for the chaos in the connection. But ultimately, if you don't know this person, their higher self is guiding you guys together, and so they're moving stuff around, and that can be kind of chaotic for you guys as well. But ultimately, it's for your own good. And I feel like you need to just understand something about keeping on going. You might be frustrated right now, but you're not giving into that energy, because you're just going to keeping on going. You know what I'm saying? You're just going to keeping on going. And you're going to keep on going in the direction that you want to go. And that is that energy, because I feel like you guys are like, well, I don't even know why I'm doing this, because I don't even normally, you would be having a hard time, but now you're mad secure, and it's because you're divine masculine. Their energy is nearby, and they're making you feel like very firm and secure within yourself through the actions that they're taking, but also their higher self is making you feel very secure, and it's making things work out. There's a lot of stuff happening in the present. A lot. Okay. I just feel like there's a lot of feelings and stuff that you have that you're confronting about this person. And whatever it is that you're confronting, this is going to make it so things move. Okay? Things have not been moving in this connection physically. Like, I feel like there hasn't been a lot of physical changes when it comes to your twin flame connection, and it's because there's something big you're confronting that's very frustrating. And what it is around partnerships and alliances, but also reaching out, and also having peace of mind and being rested, and healing. I feel like mental healing and protecting your happiness. I feel like that's what's causing the frustration. You must reach out to others. That's something I'm getting. That's weird. I never get that. And it's like you need to relax. Okay. Yeah. I feel like this is a big deal for you, Virgo, because I feel like whatever this is, you don't normally talk to others. And I feel like I'm hearing spiritual others, don't worry about it. There's other people who are like you. I feel like when you think of reaching out to others, you imagine reaching out to the narcissist and the narcissist gaslighting you. And yes, that is very possible. But there are other people who are like you in similar dynamics and similar twin flame connections, i.e., me, that can really relate to your situation and that are allies, and they will make you realize that you're going to have victory. Okay, so reach out to sources of information or sources of people that remind you that there's a victory. Okay, not people that are like, oh, it's all going downhill. I hate people like that. I hate women like that. I knew a woman that every time I talked to her, you would say something positive to her, and everything she always said back to me was so negative. It was so draining. And I was at work, and I realized that when I would listen to her too much, I would barely make money that day because I'd be so sad because her energy is so sad. And it's like, you know what? That is not the kind of person you want to confide in your connection about. Okay, you want to confide in somebody who's high vibe, but at the same time, if you guys have been feeling like you don't want to confide in people, and now you're feeling that the energy you want to do it is because your energy is different. I feel like the way you guys would confide before is sometimes you guys would get mad positive energy from people, and then you guys would put negative energy out there, but what it was protection. So you got protection when it came to not speaking, because I feel like you didn't want to do whatever this was. You was just doing it because you was hurting, and you realized it, and that's why you're not even invalid for that. Okay, don't even worry about it. It's fine. Sometimes you're hurting, and that's just what it is. Sometimes people are narcissists, but sometimes you're hurting, and that's just what it is. And I feel like now you've overcome something. So you are going to realize that you got sources to reach out to about what's going on in your connection, talk about your connection, more sources than you had before, or more sources than you realized in the past. And there's something around having peace of mind that you're now having. Okay. That it's like you needed to heal something behind your father. Okay. Behind divine masculine energy, and understanding something about divine masculine energy, and that divine masculine energy requires you to trust. If you cannot trust in divine masculine energy, if you can't trust in a man's energy, just move on, because that's a sign. Or vice versa. But I feel like for divine masculine energy, if you cannot trust in it, okay, for divine masculines who are watching this, it's about, you need to, like, if you want somebody to trust you, you can't be doing whatever crazy things you want to do all the time. I feel like I'm less bad karma collective, but I'm just going to speak it in English. Like, if you want a lady, a divine feminine to trust you, a lady, you have to be a lord, firm and like honest, and like whatever it is that you're going to do, you need to just say that you're going to do it, and don't be underhanded and stuff and be like, why don't you trust me? Because you lie. Okay, I'm just joking, but you can't be lying and wonder why your feminine doesn't trust you, or your wife is always like saying stuff like, because you lie. That's really traumatic. That's very traumatizing to have a lot people lie to you a lot. That's really fucked. So yes, okay, you need to trust. And so in order to get that trust, you got to trust in the divine. So divine masculines, or masculine energy that often hides and sneaks, they don't trust. Okay. So you also have to have trust too. Dummy. All right. So, but divine feminines, the main thing is that you need to trust. If you can't trust, or like trust, just trust. Okay, you'll be fine. I feel like whoever this person is, a lot of you guys, if you're connecting with them and y'all are together, and that's what it is, then it's fine. Right now this person is frustrated. They got a lot of stuff going on. They're working a lot, but I also feel like they've got a lot of duties and stuff like that, and I'm also hearing they're protecting you. So there's a lot of stuff happening, and so you just need to trust. Okay, and that's what they're focused on. Yes, and be confident. Be confident in yourself, and know that you're the victor. Like, you're better. But it's like, you don't have to, it's not even like, oh, I'm better than her, whatever. It's more like, I'm me. And like, if you're going to try to compare yourself to me, I'm better. You know what I mean? I'm me, and I'm amazing. But if you start comparing, I won. I'm So yeah, you're manifesting, but we're gonna put these cards back because I didn't really want to come out. So things are coming true for you this week. Things are coming true for you right now. They're coming out. Okay, there's lots of things that you've been wanting to bring in that's now is coming in. And I feel like you're doing a lot of planning and stuff, but I'm hearing it's coming in too because you've been doing a lot of planning since the past too. So that's coming, and you're getting a lot of healing when it comes to your perspective and your perception and what you expect. I feel like your expectations have risen. You have higher expectations than you ever had before in love and romance, but also but I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's not like the typical high expectations, like, oh, I need a Gucci bag. And it's not that high expectations. It's like high expectations in the sense that, high spiritual expectations and, high expectations for how this person is going to treat you. But in the sense that it's so sweet and loving that it's like, if they didn't treat you that way, they're a moron. Because I feel like who you are, Virgo, and who you're becoming, Virgo, you guys are fucking so amazing. Virgo, your energy right now is intoxicating. I don't even want to sully you guys up. I don't want to dirty you guys up. And I feel like that's why I wasn't able to read for you guys. I just felt like where I was at right now, I had to be in Taurus. You know what I'm saying? I had to be in Pisces. I had to be in the gems and the caps. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't ready for Virgo. Y'all's energy is really high vibe. And so I feel like you guys are mad intoxicating right now, Virgo. Y'all are mad dope right now. Like, stop. Your energy is it. That's the vibe I'm feeling. You guys are the flow right now. You guys are dead ass the flow. You watch what's going on around you. You'll notice you're the flow, and that's what it is. And so what? You shouldn't be on the Virgo block. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't try to hitch their wagon to yours and be surprised why they going in your direction now, but they hitch your wagon to you. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I really feel like, so if that's the case, you're gonna be it's good to have these standards. It's not even good. It's like, this is just like I feel like it's not even like, you got these. I feel like these are standards as like everybody thought you had. Yo, Virgo, these are standards that everybody thought you already had. So, the fact that you're coming out and you're displaying this, we're like, oh, oh, just good for yes. Because I feel like there's a wonderful opportunity coming. Okay, it's very solid, just the way you like it. Okay, you're gonna like the way you look. All right, this ain't Men's Wear's house, but you're gonna like the way you look. And I feel like it comes about because in the recent past you had a heart chakra expansion. You accepted yourself. So pause really quick because I know there's a few haters. Really, really quick. All right, boom. So I know that some of y'all like to comment and y'all like to tell people how to be. And I know that comes from you guys being told how to be, but I also know that also comes from some of you guys being narcissists and not knowing it. So let me tell you something right now. This is my channel. I do what I want. I say what I want. I am who I want to be. I am me. I am she. I read the way I want to read. Okay, I read the way I read. Okay? Okay, I'm divine. I'm the oracle. So here's what it is. If you don't like it, you don't like it, you don't like it, you don't like it. Like I said in the beginning, I don't give a crap. Just click off. Don't bother writing, because here's the thing. You might think that you're on a makeup YouTube channel. You're not. Or you're on the other channels or the other readings. Here's what it is on my side. You cross me, I cross you. Period. That's how it's always been. You cross me, I cross you. And my crosses, they sting and they stick and they teach. So unless you want to go to school and you want to go to the school of Chinazo, be very careful. Don't be disrespectful. Okay? Because I want to be Barbie on here. I want to be Barbie Luna. But if y'all want to get to know me, that's not a problem. I'm not ashamed of me. All right? So as I'm doing this reading, if you're not able to catch, if you're not understanding what's going on, click off. You're not in the flow, love. You're still very karmic. I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry about your diagnosis. You know what I mean? You're still very karmic. But over here, we're DFs and DMs, and we're also, or if we're karmic, we're sending. And we don't want to be karmic no more. So that's what it is. You're free to come, but just don't be and don't make comments and try to tear down my inner world and talk about my creative gifts, because I'd love to see you read some cards. So let's not be disrespectful, okay? That, because I'm really quick, because I felt that. I'm like, you know, every time I come on, I have to check, because when I see the comments and I see something, and most times I don't see all the rude comments, and y'all be getting them together, you know what I mean? Y'all do, but then there'll be some of y'all who be co-signing and stuff. And just so you know, and if you co-sign too, I know you co-sign, I'm coming for you too. And don't ask me how I do it. Don't ask me how do I pick up on your situation then? How am I able to read on your situation? Wink, wink. Be very careful. If you're here to just come get the divine knowledge and dip and be happy. You want to bring negativity over here? I'll send negativity your way and I will change your life. All right? So let's get back into the reading. But I felt a hint, I felt an aura of disrespect, and I had to check it. I'm sorry. Because I checked somebody the other day and they're still mad at me about that. I'm sorry. So I'm sorry. So in the recent past, your heart expanded, and I feel like you withdrew from hateration. You became a true Virgo, and you just realized that whatever they're trying to put on you, it's not going to work. Whatever sort of weak, weak, one, witch talk magic. They tried to put on you just now, it's not going to work. And I feel like you really stepped into your power and you realized who you really was, because I feel like they were confused about you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? So now you really got your strength and you're sitting in your power and you're really embracing yourself. But I feel like right now you could be getting some hateration energy, or you could just be confronting like shadow. So that's what I'm saying. If you're not super shadowy, then you don't have that much things around you that you can't understand why it's there. But I feel like some of you guys, it depends on how. If you're mad shadowy, then there's mad fights happening around you and you're fighting a lot. If you're not that shadowy, then it could be a few fights going on, but at the end of the day, you're kind of like, you're still keeping going because you're checking into it. And most of y'all, that's where y'all at, right? But some of y'all, it's chaotic, it's frustrating, but it's just the energy. And what's around you right now is fine. You really go within and you really, you really understand your shadow. So you're not able to manifest that many negative things because you're aware of what's going on behind the scenes. Okay? And that's why there's all this chaotic energy right now. And it feels like it's around the connection, it's around this person, because maybe they need to get better at safeguarding their energy. But ultimately, as a twin flame, the more you get good at it, the more they are. But I also feel like for them, there could be some energy around them that's trying, to mess them up. And it's so this person trusts and is confident in this connection, because I feel like they need peace of mind as well themselves. Like, don't get me wrong, we're going to look into this person too. There's a lot going on, but I feel like they're mad shadowy. You know what I mean? I feel like they're mad shadowy, but in a way, Virgo, if they don't do no inner work, how much you do is reflecting on them. Okay. So I feel like some of you divine feminine or even divine masculine Virgos, the shadow work you're doing for yourself is really helping your person. But I feel like even at that, it's still not enough to stop them from having crazy things happen on them, because they never do shadow work. Never. Person is always going. But I feel like they're so external, because I feel like for you as a divine feminine, whoever you are, you're very comfortable being in shadow or being withdrawn. And that's the reason why I feel like you're needing to understand something about your connection. I feel like if there's problems happening in the connection or a divide, what needs to happen is that you need to get to know you. And that's it. You just don't understand something about yourself right now. And the more you do that, the more you increase faith and trust, and the more this connection moves forward, the firmer it becomes. Because it's been stuck in a loop. And I'm saying, I feel like the loop is fine for most of you guys, especially if you're like still waiting to come together with your divine masculine. The loop that you're in is fine, but it's time for it to move. It is. It's time. And I feel like that's why it's time for it to move. It's because you're fine with it and you understand. You're like, because you made peace with the fact that it's in a loop and you're like, okay, you know what? At least I have my person, at least whatever. But it's not even like low vibe, like whatever. It's like you're still maintaining those standards. You still have those standards that you had in the beginning, but you're just not as like karmic because you realize that a lot of the times when you was really pushing, it was like because you was mad karmic. You was mad karmic and you know you weren't looking at yourself, and then once you started checking yourself you realized, oh snap, I'm mad karmic, my bad. And so that's why I feel like you weren't really reaching out to this person, and that was encouraged. But now you're being encouraged to reach out to this person because you're not that karmic anymore, or you're not karmic, and but at the same time you're not really doing it, and that's frustrating the connection too, Virgo. Wow. Wow, look at that. The two of you guys, if you guys are like not really talking or not really, you know, there's energy of like frustration or, you know, this person's angry, you're angry with the way things are going. And I also feel like passionate sexual energy. I mean, we're on YouTube, but very passionate energy is like bubbling up inside of you guys and you guys are not expressing it or sharing it or whatever. And you're not acknowledging that that's what it is. And so it causes you to manifest things that are very upsetting for you when in reality, all you need to do, I'm hearing the M word. I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay. Or, you know, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what's causing. I feel like if energy is all stuck up in you, it's because you're not releasing it. And that is mad crazy, but that is hard facts. So, I mean, I never said it was for kids. Okay. Because in the conscious thoughts, and I feel like you're realizing what it is now, and this is making you more solid and secure. Oh my God. I feel like you needed to realize what this was. Because I feel like for a lot of you, divine, like mad divine Virgos, me and Virgos are mad divine. And you're like, yo, why is it so frustrating? Why is it so, yo, and there's a very easy fix. There is a very easy, simplistic fix. And I think you know what it is now because whatever this is that you're doing, this is actually energy, right? Energy. It's solidifying it. You guys just see, watch. Once you clear out this energy, whatever, you just get to peace and make peace with it. Because I feel like some of you guys, you had issues with your sexuality, but that's why you were a hermit. That you were supposed to. So you could go within and teach us stuff. So shut up, Virgo. You're supposed to do that. You're supposed to do that so you could teach us stuff because we need that knowledge. We need that wisdom. We need it. Give it to us. All right. We need your body. I'm just joking. But so that's why you were kind of like, that's why you went through a time. Because I feel like I can say it like this because you made peace with this. And I feel like this is not something that you're that mad about. And if you were that mad about it, you made peace with it. And the reason why it happened was because you're supposed to learn stuff. Your strength was in your solidarity. And that's how you healed your heart. Because I feel like your heart was broken and you would have attracted a lot of brokenhearted situations if you didn't go within. So if you felt guided to withdraw or you felt like you didn't want to do stuff like that, that was because you had to heal your heart. And I feel like in your connection, you guys might have went through like a celibate time in your connection. That's why your hearts needed healing because y'all would have made each other sick. You know, you guys would have made each other sick because you're both hurting, you know. And Virgo, you guys are the sign of the body. You need to take care of yourselves. We need to take care of our Virgos. That's why I be like, you're the only sign I wash my tongue with. And I say that every time. You're the only sign because I can't. But Taurus is mad stubborn. That's the thing. I don't want to disrespect Taurus, but Taurus is mad stubborn. But y'all are scary and y'all are terrifying. Virgos are terrifying. And and it's, at the same time, it's like, y'all really don't like being disrespected. Y'all really don't like being disrespected. So I feel like sometimes I say something and y'all get offended. And I'm like, oh, damn, did they really get mad at it? So that's why I be watching my tongue. But that's how y'all play yourselves because I can't tell the truth. And my wisdom isn't my truth. So that's how you played yourself. But ultimately, you got some strength. And this is just making peace. This is so you understand what happened before. Because you might be like, so what happened? That's why that happened. Your heart was broken. Your heart was broken, honey. And I feel like even if you was like, oh, even if you was like, send the pain down below. But even if you was like, you were like, but you know, whatever. No, it wasn't really whatever. Your heart was really broke, babe. It really was. And you needed to understand that. And I feel like you really got like some strong, you guys got mad strong. Y'all got mad strong, but y'all, I feel like you guys have been strong, but it's like another layer of protection and strength. Like, this is intense. You need all of this. But now you're like, oof. So now you're really frustrated, and you're like, why is the energy not moving? Or why is this? Why is this? And all it is you need to be comfortable with your sexuality, period. Be comfortable with it and embrace it. That's what it is. That's all it is. Just embrace your sexuality. And that's something Virgos like, that's why they took that from us. That's why they took that from us, because they knew if we were doing what we wanted to do, yeah, we would have still been enlightened. We would have still been enlightened, but we also would have been having fun. You know what I'm saying? And we wouldn't be able to share. We wouldn't want to share it with other people but that's why they played us like that. But it's fine. They don't know that we really got more than they think out of it. You know, because Virgo, y'all are amazing. I say that all the time. Every sign is amazing, but y'all are really amazing in certain ways. It's like Virgos, like, you guys just wow me. Like, I feel like I'm just talking to one Virgo in particular that I'm obsessed with, and she knows who she is. But Virgos are amazing. You guys are so fucking dope. Like, really fucking cool. And I feel like that's why, because you withdraw from the world and you separate yourself, and you're okay with being isolated, and you be telling niggas about stuff before it happened. And then when it happened, you be like, that's why that happened. You know what I'm saying? So I can say that's why that happened with you, and you know what it is because you said that already. You told me to say that. Virgo, I just feel you guys love yourselves now. And I feel like that's why that had to happen, because you had to love yourself. Because now you're loving yourself. You're like, damn, actually, aren't you glad that happened? But you're frustrated because you are glad that happened, but at the same time, you're like, so then why that happened? Yo, Virgo, you guys are crazy. You guys are funny. Not funny. So you're like, okay, I'm glad that happened. But why that happened? Because you're like, it's not moving. Where's my, you know what I'm saying? And here's what it is: as above, so below. You got to get comfortable with it, with yourself. Okay? Get comfortable and release the shame. I feel like there's some shame around sexuality that you have to release. This needs healing. And that's where you've been shutting yourself out. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. There's something in my eye. I think so. I think it's just my gift though. That always happens. Whenever I get a big download, my eye, it's like, woof. And I'm like, oh my God, what's happening? Jesus. But it's not what it is. That's not what I thought. So in the near future, we got some giving and receiving. You're gonna get some give and take. You're getting what you deserve, and you're coming out of this frustrating energy around passion and sexuality and creativity. Oh my God, whoa, Jesus, yo, my third eye, yo, your third eye, it was closed because, oh shit. All right, Virgo, major moment. Okay, I feel like you're gonna be taking things a lot more lightly once you come out of this frustrating energy. Which you're coming out of it now, you're releasing it literally right now. Whatever you're going through right now, it's literally shedding. Whatever it is that causes you to be frustrated, you're gonna be finding like you're getting what you put out. You know, it's gonna be even give and take. Like giving and receiving is even again, and it's because your joy and stability, happiness will be restored and renewed. Okay, so your confidence is being ascended or increased, and it's because you're like, it's okay, like you're being like, it's okay that like you're dealing with a trigger or a trauma or like a childhood wound, you know, and you're moving on from it. You're moving on from being stuck in something that once kept you really caged, and it's now you're just moving on from it. It's a very peaceful week, very peaceful, moving on from things. And you know, this person, they have some very positive things on their mind. They're very frustrated themselves, very like passionately frustrated. It's very energetic. Okay, wands. And you and them, there's something really happy happening. That makes you feel so secure in this connection. And I feel like it's like something you've been wanting. They're making you that offer this week. They're making you that offer very soon. Some of you guys feel it coming, and you know, you're so happy about it. I feel like if this person, they were in a bad dynamic where they weren't following their heart, they're coming out of not following their heart. And this is something that you're elated by, and this person is elated by. They're being freed from something because they're much more secure in themselves now as a person. I'm hearing as a man, but as a person. And so but it's mainly as a man, obviously. And so they could distance themselves from like there's some karmic energy that's very chaotic, that is like fighting this person, a kind of very abusive and condescending. I mean, continental though. Oh, that's funny. But it's some basic bitch, basically. That's what it is. And he's realizing that whoever he was with before that he thought was his soulmate, she's just some basic broad. I'm hearing you manifested it. So that's why in the near future, you're going to be giving, this connection is going to feel more balanced, and especially materially, because you're returning to your happiness. Huh. Good. Good. Okay. So Virgo, that's it. That's it. All right. So Virgo, this person you're thinking about this week, you're realizing that this person could be the one. Okay. So that means that you're realizing that this person, they're the one you've been looking for. All right. So bless Virgo. There is no extended for you guys this week. I love you guys. We'll talk next time. Probably will upload soon. Bye-bye.